All right. What's going on, everybody? Try to stay away from the leaks and all the other stuff for the patch notes of the halfway of the season update. So now that the official patches are here, I kind of wanted to go over them, give my thoughts on the situation of what these patches are and what kind of changes we are looking at. So start off with Vanguard, Captain America. Steve will receive some enhanced survivability. His vibranium energy saw will feel smoother, and his ultimate ability will be more attainable thanks to reduced energy cost. He'll be able to shield himself with Living Legend mid the leap. So that's his jump, I'm assuming, and not a huge, honestly, like good, but also kind of like most of the time he's jumping around, it's for survivability reasons, and he's gonna have his back turned to you. So not not like huge, not bad, not good. Like I don't think it's that big of a change. Increase vibranium energy saws projectile speed from 60 to 80, with ricochets ramping up from 100 to a supercharged 150. Just any Captain America buffs are good right now. Um, Reduce energy cost of his alt from 3100 to 2800. Again, just any cap buffs are good buffs, honestly. Enhance Captain America's combat experience by separating the Sentinel Strike from melee attacks. Captain America will be able to use melee attacks while his shield is thrown or during the team up ability charge. Aegis State to activate the first two hits of Sentinel Strike. Additionally, while airborne, using melee attacks will no longer trigger the Super Soldier Slam ability. Okay. I'll be honest with you. I don't play Cap enough to know what the fuck that means. So, moving on. Doctor Strange. The Sorcerer Supreme will take a modest hit to his survivability, reduce base health from 650 to 600. I feel like they could have been a little bit more lenient, went to 625. Um, I think this is just gonna be like a for most Strange mains like myself. I think this is mostly just gonna be like a feeling getting used to. Most of the time, you have a feeling of when you're getting low, when you're getting hit a lot, or sometimes like that, or just take a quick peek at your health bar. Personally, I don't really look at my health bar. I kind of just like know when I'm low. But I feel like they could have been a little bit more lenient, went to 625. But I really don't feel like Strange needed a nerf per se. We'll see. Again, I said this in my previous wish list video. Like, I don't think Doctor Strange should be brought down to other tank levels. I think every other tank should be brought up to his level. I think tank should be fun to play. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. And I don't really, I'm not a huge fan of like micro nerfs and micro buffs because that's when people become really bad and when people become really good. But again, I'm gonna let them cook. This is like their first like mid-season update, so we'll let them cook. Groot will be increasing the threat range of everyone's favorite Floral Colossus. Increase Thornish wall placement range from 15 to 18 meters. That's a great change in my opinion. His wall always felt like if it just had a little bit more pushback, a little bit more range to it, it would be perfect. I feel like I'm always in a scenario where it's like I had him right there, but then the wall just didn't go far enough. I think that's a good change. On Magneto, the Master of Magnetism will experience a slight dip in survivability, but will be compensated with a small surge in offensive ability. Without reading what the changes are, I really don't like how that sounds. I think Magneto should be more of a like defensive tank because Strange is kind of like our glass cannon tank, and I want Magneto. I think Magneto should feel more like a I feel like Magneto should be a tank and do a lot of damage, but obviously have no mobility. At least Strange has some mobility. Strange has some mobility to him, but we'll see. Increase Iron Volley projectile damage from 35 to 40. Now, if I could be mistaken, but I think he can three shot now with that. I think because I think he four. I'm pretty sure he four shots. I think he can three shot with that. That'll be interesting to test. Increase metallic curtains energy consumption from 50 to 65. Reduces maximum duration from 2 seconds to 1.5. So his shield, his barrier he puts up can take more, but it doesn't last as long. It already felt like it didn't. Honestly, I don't really like that change. It already felt like it didn't last long. Maybe I don't. I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent. I think they could have just left Magneto alone. I'm indifferent about that. Thor the Almighty. Oh, this is the one I did see. The Mighty Asgardian will offer greater use experience for Unleash an Awakening Rune. Unleash the Thunder. Remove the shared cooldown time for duration of Awakening Rune, and so it will have no cooldown. That is a perfect change for Thor. So pretty much, if you activate his Awaken mode for the 3 Thor Force, and then it ends, and then say you charge back, so when that ends you automatically already have 1 Thor Force back. Say you charge back in, use your the ability where like it puts up a barrier, and if anyone's in it you get a Thor Force back. So Thor Force, charge in, or Awaken form ends, charge in, use that, hit someone, you're already back at 3 Thor Force, and you can already go back into Awaken mode. So he pretty much has more uptime, which is, I think, is perfect for Thor. I think Thor having really good uptime is where he shines. There's a lot of instances where I feel like I'm just sitting around smacking nothing, and I feel that's a great change. So Venom, the symbiote menace, will enter the fray more menacing than ever, with a heightened threat upon entering the battle and a leaner energy appetite for his ultimate ability. Adjust the knockback effect of Frenzied Arrival, which is his dive from vertical to inward. That is perfect, perfect, perfect change. He's not really good at. You don't want to look up and then look back down with his style of like his melee or whatever you want to call it. So that is a great change. It's gonna pair well with his like binding attack, and then reduce the energy or his ultimate cost from 2,800 to 2,500. I think I think his ultimate is already pretty alright. Um, just kind of increasing his survivability a bit more. And honestly, actually, that is a good change because since he is a melee characters are way harder to build ultimate on. So actually, I do like that. I like that a lot. Good Venom changes. So Vanguard wise, good for Cap. Strange felt a little unnecessary. Groot, great change. Magneto felt a little unnecessary. Thor, perfect. Venom, perfect. Honestly, not. Honestly, they're they're kind of going against my wish list. Bringing they're bringing everyone to like a middle ground. Instead of bringing everyone up to a good ground, they're just bringing everyone to a middle ground, which I wish everybody was just brought up to the like a high ground, but I guess this will do for now. I'm kind of hoping later on that they just bring everyone to high ground instead of making every tank just like a middle ground. But we'll see. Moving on to Duelist. Black Widow, Natasha's combat effectiveness has been enhanced, increasing the threat level to enemies after using her ultimate ability. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think any Black Widow changes will ever bring her into the meta or make her a good comp viable pick. Kind of just one of those characters that is just gonna permanently be a quick match pick, unfortunately. But increasing the mag size of her sniper from 8 to 15 honestly doesn't really matter. She's still trash. Enhance the slow effect electroplasma explosion on enemies from 80% to 55%. Additionally, you apply a 15% vulnerability effect. That's a like cool, but like again, she's still not good. Will never be good. Yeah, she sucks. Uh, for sharpening Clint's survival instincts and honing his close quarter capabilities with his ultimate ability, takes aim with greater peril. So increasing base health from 250 to 275. I think the way that Hawkeye's being played now, I think that's a great change for him. He's kind of you gotta get in the fight. You can't just sit back. You like gotta put yourself at risk. So I think that's a good change. Reduce projectile damage of blast arrow from 20 to 15, while the spell field damage has been increased from 25 to 32. Not gonna lie, I didn't even know you had a blast arrow. I don't even know what that is. Reduce the cooldown time for Crescent Slash from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. I'm pretty sure. Does that have knockback or not? I think that has some knockback. Maybe. Again, honestly, with how he's being played right now, I think that's a good change. Increase bow draw speed during the duration of Hunter's Sight, his ultimate ability, and raises damage multiplier from 1.2 to 1.35. Um, that feels a little unnecessary. I feel like he already had a pretty good ultimate for what he is, so felt a little feels a little unnecessary, but we'll move on. Hela, the Asgardian goddess of death, will cast a longer shadow with an increase to her mid to long range suppression. Damage fall off of Knight Sword Thorn at 30 meters will be changed from 70% to 80%. Um, Hella buffs. Oh wait, are they saying the Oh, she'll do less damage? Making it sound like she's doing more damage, but the percent they're saying the damage fall off will be more. Oh no, I get it. Okay, yeah, so it is a buff. Okay, Hella buff is a little questionable, but I mean, I guess sure. All right, Jesus, Iron Fist got a book. Ooh, okay. Lin Lee will bring fresh techniques to the martial arts mix, enhancing his Yaji Chunku Quen, Yaji Chung Quen, with his with both fortitude and finesse. I just butchered that the first time, but reduce the damage of Jeet Kune Do's first, second, and fifth strikes from 32 to 30. I think that's like his after his block. Well, the third and fourth strike will do 15 damage instead of 16. So doing less damage. The final devastating sixth strike has been dialed back from 55 to 50, so just doing less damage overall to everything. The cooldown reduction for Dragon's Defense has been extended from 1 second to 1.5 seconds. So making him more defensive and less offensive. The damage of each hit from the will take a hit dropping from 19 to 10 flat damage, including during Living Chi. However, each strike from now delivers an extra blow, dealing damage equal to 1.7% of the opponent's maximum health. Okay. So, pretty much less damage, more defensive. Increase the additional maximum health granted by Harmony Recovery from 50 to 150. A new decay mechanism for the extra health has also been introduced. 1 second after the ability ends, the additional health will deplete at a rate of 25 health per second. So instead of popping his heal and spawn and then just having the health, he has to actually use it at a good time. So it might be instead of popping it before a fight, it might be I don't know the cooldown time on it. I think it's 12 seconds. I think like most of his cooldowns are 12 seconds. So he might want to wait until after the pop. And then so honestly, I think that's more uptime for him. I think that's good. Wait, he has way more health now. His block lasts longer. He does less damage, but he's in return he's having more uptime essentially. So I think that's what Iron Fist needs. Increase the maximum bonus health converted from damage blocked during Dragon's Defense from 150. So literally less damage, more defense. That's what he's looking like right now. I think that's good for Iron Fist. And that's what Iron Fist needs right now. Iron Man. Tony will crank up the heat with his Unibeam, ensuring that even without Gamma Overdrive, foes will feel the burn. Increase Unibeam damage from 120 to 140. Increase Unibeam damage from 180 to 190. So his beam does more damage. I'm assuming this has his gamma is staying the same. In my wish list, I did say I want them to remove the gamma trio. I'd want them to remove that team up. I guess they're not doing that. Like I think Iron Man without the gamma, he does need buffs, so I'm fine with that. But if it applies to gamma, that is horrible. But I don't think it does. I'm assuming they're not doing that. I think gamma just needs to get vaulted instantly. But I, I Iron Man without gamma needs buffs, so that's fine. Magic, the Queen of Limbo, will see her damage capability be slightly reduced, but the energy cost to unleash her ultimate ability will be slightly lowered. It's time to behold the Dark Child. Decreased damage dealt by Demon's Rage from 80 to 72. Honestly, I knew it did a lot of damage, but I did not know it did that much. I think that's based on those numbers. I think that's a good change. And then reduce melee characters getting their ultimate charge reduced. Always a good thing in my opinion because they take longer than everything else in the game. So I think that's a good change for Magic. It's not as drastic as I heard it was gonna be, but I think that's good. Mr. Fantastic in desperate need of buffs. We'll see. Rito stretches nuisance factor with a greater impact from his ultimate ability, increasing his ult. That's going to be trash. That will always be trash. Is interesting. Here's spell field radius after landing with from flexible elongation from 2.5 meters to 5 meters. Additionally, flexible elongation will now feature a knockback effect on launching enemies outward within the area upon landing. The recharge time for a single use of flexible elongation will be adjusted from 8 seconds to 10 seconds. So his ult has a wider radius and knocks back and lasts or the recharge of after he pops. Okay. Okay. Increase it. Oh no, wait, that's okay. No, yeah, yeah. Increase damage of no, wait, what? What is after landing? Oh, that first one might be his block. Actually, I don't even know. Who cares? It's still probably gonna be trash. Increase the damage of Brainiac Bounce ultimate ability spell from 50 to 70. Increase the energy cost from 2800 to 3400. Jesus. Additionally, a new damage decay mechanism has been introduced. Spellfield damage will begin to decrease start at 3 meters and will reach a maximum reduction at 50 to 10 meters. Sounds like it could be the same character mostly. I'm not gonna lie to you. Still gonna probably be trash. Moon Knight. The Hand of Khonshu will offer improved reaction time for foes and optimized damage logic. Reduce the Hand of Khonshu Talon's falling speed. It's fine. It already felt easy to get out of. Not gonna lie. Um, Not huge on that, but whatever. Correct the damage trigger logic for Hand of Khonshu. The previous mechanism that dealt 75 damage when positioned at the center of the spell field has been removed. Increase the damage of the hit from 75 to 150. So, it wasn't a bug. It was just we misinterpreted it. Okay. Um, his all already felt pretty easy to get out of at most times. So I don't know. I don't know. I guess. I guess. Scarlet Witch, we're boosting her survivability when unleashing her ultimate ability. That's her biggest knockback right now. Honestly, just not popping her ult might be better. Gaining additional 100 bonus health upon activating her ult. W. After the ability ends or is interrupted, this bonus health will decay at the rate of 50. So she keeps it, and and it decays. Honestly, she's probably never gonna actually hold on to that health. That everybody's still gonna be targeting her, but hey, at least it's something. It's something for Scarlet Witch. It's something. Spider-Man, we're slightly reducing web cluster cooldown to increase his offense. Uh, Spider-Man's trash. Still probably gonna be trash. Yeah. Okay. Star Lord. Peter's mobility is getting a stellar Star Lord buffs. Storm, we've toned down her Tempest from long range and recalibrated her bonuses, offering less of a boost to herself, but more to her allies in the Eye of the Storm. It's good, more of a support DPS than I'm gonna kill your whole team DPS, I guess. Damage fall off Windblade at 30 meters will be changed from 70 to 60. She's still busted. Reduce Storm's damage decrease from thunder during weather control from 16 to 12%. However, the damage increase for allies within the range would increase from 8% to 10%. That might be an even more reason to pick her. Like, I don't like we're doing nerf buffs for the best one of the best DPS in the game, like top 2 DPS in the game. Reduce Storm's damage increase from enhanced thunder during weather control from 30% to 25%. I mean, I think I don't think that I don't think that gets to Storm's like main issues. Like I thought my wish list of Storm's ultimate, I thought that was a perfect way to nerf Storm. And it wasn't even a nerf for real. It was kind of just like a change of what her character is, especially her ultimate. And, like dude, Storm fucking oh my god. Oh my god. Get ready to just shoot at flying people all season. We're just gonna be shooting at just get hit scan ready because we're gonna be shooting at flying people all season. Oh my lord. Okay. Now honestly there's just even more reason to ban Storm, especially with fire fucker coming to the game. Johnny. Oh my god. Okay, so Storm is gonna be banned every game. Seeing how there's no Wolverine's game, so pretty much the ban. Now looking at strategists, bans are probably still looking at Storm, Wolverine, Bruce, and just whatever is the most busted strategist probably. Um, Going over the duelists again real quick. Black Widow still gonna be trash. Hawkeye good changes. Hella buffs for some reason. Iron Fist really good changes. More uptime, more defense, less damage. Iron Fist good changes. Iron Man good changes. Magic good changes. Mister Fantastic whatever still trash. Moon Knight eh. Scarlet Witch good changes. Spider Man still trash. Scarlet Witch probably still trash too by the way. Star Lord buffs for some fucking reason, and Storm nerf slash buffs for some fucking reason is still gonna get banned. Yeah, it's pretty much all the DPS stuff. Strategist. Adam Warlock. Adam's damage capability will be enhanced along with a slight increase in healing ability after activating Soul Bond. Increase the damage of quantum magic from 55 to 60. Additionally, the damage fallout at 40 meters will change from 50% to 60%. Increase the healing amount provided by Soul Bond to linked allies from 10 seconds to 15 seconds. Adam Warlock buffs, very needed. I don't know if damage is the way to go, but I think a less cooldown on the snap heal make him maybe a little better, but sure. Cloak and Dagger survivability and healing ability during the activation of their ultimate ability will be increased, while frequency, duration, and intense intensity, the ultimate ability will be reduced. Additionally, Iron threat level will be enhanced. Or nerf buffing Cloak and Dagger. Increase the energy cost to activate Eternal Bond from 3,400 to 4,000. Good. The healing amount of each segment will be increased from 220 to 250 a second. The duration will be reduced from 10 to 8. and the pause time between segments decreased from 1 second to 0.67. Now the healing effect from each segment will not stack. Everybody on the team is still immortal if you're making it 250. When overlapping, only the healing effect is applied. Additionally, camera control is unlocked during the activation of Eternal Bond. Increase the vulnerability inflicted. Why are we nerf buffing Cloak and Dagger? This is more of a buff than anything. This is horrible. This is terrible. This is garbage. Oh my god. Okay, so bans are Cloak and Dagger, Storm, Wolverine, Bruce. Oh my god, this is awful. Awful, 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 awful. This is not enough to counteract what you're doing here. This is not enough to counteract what you're. Why are we nerf buffing? We need to just nerf. She just needs to be nerfed. Go back to 3. Like, when this ultimate gets popped, if we're playing Convoy and you're playing against Cloak and Dagger on attack, if that ultimate gets popped, they have the whole point for free. That shit goes so. Ooh, this is not good. This is bad. Bad, 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 bad. Horrible, 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 horrible. Why are we nerf buffing like tied for or best or second best support in the game? Garbage. Terrible, 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 terrible. Booty. Booty, 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 booty. Visible woman. We're reducing the frequency of our ultimate ability. Fine, whatever. I don't care. Ooh, this makes me very unhappy. Very, very unhappy. Loki, we're reducing the Trickster God's ultimate ability frequency. Okay, so making support alts less common is good. Good. And he has 2 more shots. Okay. Frequency. Okay. Good. Everything good except this is butt cheeks. This is horrid. Bad. Rivals. Bad. Not good. Not good. Adam needed more healing, not more damage. So I guess okay, maybe. Horrible. Good. 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 Team up abilities will be enhancing the capability of Luna Snow's. Increase the healing amount from Frozen. Actually, I'm not mad at that. Honestly, Luna Snow is one of the most diveable characters. Not mad at that. Dimensional shortcut. We're increasing the sustained combat capability of Black Panther and Psylocke. Reduce. Oh, there was nothing for BP. They didn't revert BP, or at least semi-revert it. Reduce the rewind time of this from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. Additionally, the conversion ratio of lost health to blue armor will be increased from 0.5 to 0.8. Reduce the rewind time for Con Master from 5 seconds. So pretty much same thing. Oh, so it doesn't rewind as long. Good. More health for a longer time. Good. 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 Uh, Gamma Charge. We're reducing the damage capability of Gamma Overdrive and Hulk's benefits from the team up. Reduce Unibeam damage. So this is interesting. His Unibeam damage without the team up is 190 now. Damn. Okay. Reduce Hulk's team up. Anchor bonus health from 150 to 100. Still a ban. I mean, Strange did get a health nerf. Well, think about it like this. I think Hulk still gets banned because if Hulk doesn't get banned, you're playing against Hulk, Storm, Iron Man, Johnny. Now, probably 2 of those things are going to get banned, or at least 1. But say all of those are playable in the same game. I don't know. Lure Force, we're enhancing Moon Knight's survivability upon using his team up. That team up was fucking garbage. Good. Full Moon Knight new effect continuously heal Moon Knight for 25 health per second while within the effect area. Actually gives you a reason to use the team up. Good change. Good change. Symbiote Bond. Penny Parker and Spider-Man will enjoy enhanced survivability thanks to the suit armor expulsion enhancements. Reduce Spider-Man's suit expansion duration from 4 seconds to 1 second. Replace the 50% damage reduction effect with a new invincibility effect during the duration. And Penny, 2 seconds, same thing. So kind of just going all in with like the one shot combo thing. Not mad at that. Not mad at that. I mean, F Spider-Man, but not mad at that. Good. Good. I don't know yet, to be honest. Kind of good. Good, good, and very good. Team up. They did really good with the team ups. Horrible. Overall good with the strategist. Other than this, duelist. Not they did not hit very hard with the duelist. Other than Iron Fist, we're buffing good characters for some reason. I don't know. They didn't really do that good with duelist. Tanks overall they did pretty good. They're bringing in tanks a middle ground, but I think overall tanks they did. So Vanguard I'd give B plus. Duelist I'll give like a C. Strategist. This alone makes it an F, but I won't. I'm not gonna go there. Strategist I'll say like B minus B. Team up abilities A plus. A. Pretty good. Not. I think overall bands are gonna stay the same. Not big enough changes to anyone for bands to change at all. Wolverine. It's. I think you can now. I think you can now question the Hulk ban. I think Storm is an insta ban. I think Cloak and Dagger's an insta ban. I think Wolverine's an insta ban. I think those three, Storm, Cloak and Dagger, Wolverine, ban. Get them gone. I think these changes to Strange, Iron Man, Hulk might loosen up that fourth spot a little bit more. We'll see. Um I was hoping for some more oomph on the good characters, more nerf on the good characters and more buff on the bad characters, but it's a mid-season patch, so not horrible, not bad. I think overall I'll give them like a B. B minus. No, they did all right. They did okay.